help us out with the lineup for tomorrow.
Condon in, Method most probably all check, but most probably in. Obviously, Bobby was in last time. He's fine. And right now, just got to make a decision between Robinson and Verreau.
Okay.
If Method returns, that obviously changes things quite a bit for you in terms of the ice time he plays and matchups and pairings.
Yeah, it does, because it's not just his ice time. Mainly, it's as you saw the other day when it was crunch time, we went with 4 and sometimes 5, and it was wearing out our Ds a bit. And with Method being able to log a lot of minutes, especially on the defensive side of things and penalty kill and playing against the top lines, it certainly gives us a domino effect that helps our depth and helps spread our ice time amongst the 6 defensemen.
From a team perspective, what's needed? What more is needed from your hockey club to come out successful against the Kings tomorrow?
Well, first of all, they lost 3-0 at home. So we're expecting their very best. They're a physical team. They're a big team. They're going to be in front of their fans. So we can't expect their B game. We know it's going to be their A game. So we can't be behind the 8 ball after 10 minutes or after the first period. And because we know it's going to be hard to come back. The good thing is, it's the first time in a long, long time that we had 2 days between games. Having said that, our guys have had to play every 2 days for over a month. So now we had a practice today, but it was a short one. It was a specific one. So we are also still trying to manage energy. So we want that first period to look like we did against San Jose. We've had a 2-goal lead in the last 4 games. And we want to play better with the lead if we ever get a lead in that game. If we don't, then we obviously we do our thing, but that's one thing that we have to improve in the next month, I would say. We're really good at coming back. We're really good at playing tight 1-goal games. Our power play has improved dramatically in the last 10 games since we changed the setup and who's playing who, and slowly figured out who does what. We're trying to develop a second unit now that Bobby's back, that we got Broussard on D, and so, there's PK's continuing to improve also. It's just, I think right now with Bobby back, with Method back, it gives us the chance to put our guys in the chair that they're supposed to be in, and gives us a little breather in terms of ice time and roles. So hopefully that helps us, because we'll need it with the back-to-back games.
A couple of months into the season, do you have an opinion either way about the changes this season to the concussion protocol in terms of the central spotter in New York potentially calling your bench up and saying this guy's got to come out?
I think the league is trying to put safety first, and I think that's a great idea. The way they do it, I think it's going to be something that's going to evolve over time. What has it done for us? We've lost one guy once waiting for him. There was another time that we lost a guy and he needed to be taken out. So has it really impacted our game since the beginning of the year? I would say not really. As the NHL trying to do the right thing, absolutely. I think over time we'll see what kind of an effect, what kind of adjustments that have had an impact on our game, and we'll certainly take the positives from it. And I think the whole idea is safety first, and I think that's what it's got to be.
Is that a new wrinkle compared to maybe when you were last in the league, knowing in the back of your mind that there could be a call from the league in the middle of a game?
Since I've been in the league, it hasn't been that long, but some things have changed. The game has changed, the speed has changed, the neutral zone trapping has changed, the implication of the defenseman has changed, the fact that you have a timeout that you can lose, which I did the other day. I found that pretty quick. You're used to acting a certain way, and then you got to think of your challenge, and there's a few things that have changed, but it's my job as a coach to adapt to that. If you don't adapt, you'll be like the dinosaurs, you'll disappear. So,
do you find you're still adapting?
Yeah. They're not great. They're not big adjustments, but there's some things that you have to be aware of, and once you are, it just becomes a habit. But I think right now, I'm certainly, after a third of the season now, I feel well in place, and at least I had to deal with all of those circumstances at least once, so it's good.